One day I was just chilling Skype, as usual, and then I came across this guy on YouTube a while ago, and I know he's good. His name is dblacstardust, aka Edgar. If you're not subbed to him, go fuck yourself because you should. He brings high quality content in terms of competitive battling, and he's probably one of the best battlers out there on YouTube, especially in Ubers. And I thought, well, what the hell? I'm just going to challenge him to a battle and see how it goes. So here it is. This is me versus Edgar, and you can see that I'm playing on the other side with my Sun team, and he's running Sand. Now, looking at the team structure, I knew for a fact that that artist you see there, it's fucking Ghost, because Edgar is a smart player. He knows the importance of having a spin blocker. So I know he's got a Tyranitar, a rapid spin Excadrill most likely, because if he's running a Sand team with that structure, Tyranitar, Excadrill, Lugia, Ferrothorn, Latias, and Arceus, it's probably a little bit defensive. So I'm thinking that Excadrill will be rapid spin, probably with a Sand Rush regardless, but still rapid spin. He's got a defensive core with Lugia and Ferrothorn, also Latias to sponge hits. So his team seems very hard to take down, and potential threats I'm looking at, Arceus and Latias. Those are going to be my main concerns. Also that Tyranitar, I just need to get some damage in. He doesn't hurt my team too badly, but I need to get damage on anything. So looking at leads, I thought it would be a little bit too obvious if I let off with my Groudon, so I expected him to maybe lead off with Tyranitar, just trying to get the send up, knowing that I would not lead off with Groudon. So I led off with Groudon anyway, I believe, as he is going to lead off with Latias. So we got a possible worst matchup ever. That thing might have Grass Knot, something else, I don't know. I'm going to switch to Ho. He predicts my switch and switches to Tyranitar. In the first couple turns, I get completely outplayed. I gotta admit that. Edgar really won those mind games in the beginning. He gets up these Stealth Rocks for free, and I'm gonna get my own as he goes for Superpower. I didn't know he had it, so I just stayed in for the hell of it. Now, I know my Dialga cannot take two main hits, so I'm gonna opt to switch to Groudon because it's a little bit bulky, and he goes into his Latias again, so I'm thinking, well, fuck, he predicted me again. I definitely did not bring my A game to this game. I guess I was kind of nervous because I was playing Edgar. Anyway, I predicted Dark Pulse, go to Fortress, and I'm thinking maybe since Latias is on his same team, he's not going to have a HP Fire and going to have Grass Knot for both Kyogre and Groudon, but he does have it. I should have scouted for it. I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking, and I lose my spinner. So I'm going to go into my Dialga because I know I can take whatever hit, and I'm going to go for a Draco Meteor. Really do not want to play any games. And I also thought he would switch into Tyranitar, but I needed residual damage on this thing, so having a Draco Meteor off is going to be very, very good for me. Now I'm going to switch to Groudon as he double switches and he goes into his Lugia. Now, I don't know what type of Lugia this is, but I'm thinking it's one of those toxic wall things. And he outspeeds me, goes for a toxic. I should not have stayed in. Never. I don't know what I was thinking here. I guess I derped. And Lugia takes a 2-expanded Stone Edge. He's going to roost up this turn as I switch to my Dialga to take the... whatever. I know he roosts, but I know that he cannot touch my Dialga. Now, knowing that he will either roost or Dragon Tail Whirlwind, I'm going to go for a Roar. I thought he would roost first because he wants to get to full. Then I see his Arceus, and I'm thinking, well, shit. I think he's going to switch, though, because he doesn't want to use Arceus too soon in the match. So I'm going to go for Roar. I do call that correctly. He goes into his Ferrothorn. He doesn't know yet I have Fire Blast, but it's pretty obvious, so he makes a good switch into his Latias. Either scouting for it or knowing that I would have it, and I do pack it. I went for it. I wanted to take out Ferrothorn so that he doesn't get any more hazards up. And he's probably going to stay in, so I make a good call here, and I go for a... never mind. It's not here. I go for Roar predicting his switch because he knew I would take a Dragon Pulse, but that doesn't happen. So, Lugi's out. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast, predicting the Whirlwind, and he does go for it. So, I was trying to get a burn, honestly, but it didn't quite work out. I get Whirlwind out into my Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is not going to do anything in this match other than maybe check Latias, but I have Arceus Ghost for it, so I take a Toxic, and I wanted to get a burn on this thing because I need to take it down. I do get a burn on the first turn. Really doesn't come too big of a deal because I know that I would have gotten a burn eventually if he stayed in with his Lugia. So he's gonna continuously roost up as I'm gonna go for some consecutive Brave Birds. I really don't care if my Ho-Oh goes down. I just cannot let this Lugia survive anymore. I want to leave him at least below 25% so that it cannot switch into Stealth Rocks, because I do still have my Arceus Ghost to block the spin from his Excadrill. So he's gonna go for his final roost. I go for Brave Bird, leave him at 16, and I'm gonna go into my Latias. Huge mistake on my part. Should have gone into Arceus, but then again he had this Tyranitar, so I don't know if he had Pursuit or not. Anyway, I take it out, and now he goes into his own Arceus, and I'm thinking, well, fuck, he's gonna set up. I do have Psyshock though, so I'm going to play maybe some mind games. I didn't feel too confident because I know that I would do a little bit of damage, and he's a range where he can get knocked out, so he's gonna recover up. As I go continuously for Psyshocks because I thought he's at +1. Even if I Calm Mind, I'm gonna be at +2 because of the Soul Dew boost, but I think I'm not gonna be able to live a Judgment after that. So I just want to get solid damage on this thing. He's gonna go for recovers, trying to get it the higher amounts of health possible, but I do get a crit here. I'm not gonna take him out, but it just really takes a little bit of time until he goes and recovers up to full HP, gets hit by the Sandstorm or whatever, and then he's going to kill me off with a second Judgment. Now, what I think he should have done was set up one more Calm Mind along the way, and that is going to matter a lot. So I guess he was in a hurry, he told me after that, but he really should have set up one more Calm Mind. I don't know why he didn't. I guess he was afraid of me doing the same. But I don't know. He kills me there. And now I'm going to send in my Dialga, banking on a Focus Blast miss because he does not have Flamethrower because he's not on a Sunbeam. Focus Blast hits though, so I'm fucked. It's 5 against 2, and I'm going to Groudon. Really just giving up at this point because I don't know if his max speed probably will not take him out with my Arceus Ghost. But his Judgment doesn't kill me. It only does 66. Had he gotten one more Judgment up, he would have clean swept me right there, but he didn't. And now he's going to go into his Tyranitar to get up the sand. And now I'm going to go for an Earthquake because I really cannot do anything else. Pretty much, I really don't know. I don't know why he sacked his Tyranitar too, because he probably knew I was choice banning, judging by how much Stone Edge did to Lugia, and I don't know why he didn't switch to Latias. But anyway, I'm going to go for a Flamethrower on this Ferrothorn. I do not want to get T-Waved. I don't know if Edgar has it or not, but I take it out. And he's going to go into his Latias because I pack Flamethrower, so Excadrill will be dying. I don't know if at neutral, but it will still do a lot. So he's going to go for Dragon Pulses, probably hoping for a crit. And at this point, I'm just going to do what he didn't do. I'm going to set up on his Latias. That's what he should have done on mine. He didn't, and he's going to pay his mistake right here because I'm going to set up. I don't know how much Flamethrower does to Excadrill. I didn't know if it was offensive. I was thinking he might have been bulky because of the team structure, but I think he was more of an offensive build, probably with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, and Rapid Spin, I'm thinking. So I am going to set up on this Latias. I'm going to go for one last recover as he goes for a Dragon Pulse. It is about 18%, and I'm going to take out the Latias. Now, it all comes down to whether he gets a flinch or not on my Arceus Ghost with his Excadrill. So he's going to take his last chance. He's going to switch it in. He's going to go for a Rock Slide, see how much he does, and also probably getting a flinch, but he does not get it, and I'm going to take it out with the last Flamethrower. So I happen to won 1-0, but I think the game was clearly his, so he's going to get the credit for this battle. He definitely played a lot better than I did. Mainly in the beginning because I don't know, I just derped. I was kind of nervous playing him actually, and it turned out to be one of my in favor, which should not have happened because he obviously had the Arceus sweep there. But it turned out to be an interesting game. I think we both played somewhat okay, both made huge mistakes actually, so yeah, that kind of evens up. But yeah, it was a pretty fun game. I actually enjoyed battling him, and I'm hoping I can challenge him in the future. So I encourage you guys to subscribe to him again, and I'll see you all later. Peace.